Okay, folks, this is your local random hero speaking. I'm gonna sit back here and do a little rant. Might piss a little people off. Might get some kind of responses, or might not get some kind of responses. You know, people might get pissed off at me. People might love me. People might hate me. But I guarantee you, they gonna have to agree with me some kind of way, some kind of point. This subject I'm talking about now is black men dating out of their race. The reason why I can't speak for every black man on this earth, right? Because everybody's got their own reason. But the reason why I don't do it is because basically every time I try to sit back here and approach a black woman, it's not because of that attitude, because my mom is a black woman, but the reason why I don't date them is because the way they act. Like I said, it's different between attitude and act, right? A lot of black women that I have actually came across in my life, right, are not dating material. Meaning by this, right, I'm looking for a wife. I'm not looking for somebody who can back here and just act a fool. Like I said, color don't matter to me. I've dated Native American girls, I've dated white girls, I've dated Asian girls. I've dated all except like Spanish women. But going back to what I was saying is that it's based on the individual. It's not based on if a person, if this girl's this way, this girl's this way. It's just based on the individual. That's why everybody get twisted. But let's go ahead and go back to the genealogy just a little bit, okay? A lot of black people who are born over here in America, who parents came from, are descendants of slaves, they are not black. Believe it. A lot of these people are mixed in with white people, natives, Asians. It goes so forth and so on. For example, Chris Rock. Chris Rock is not completely black. He got a little white in him. Thomas Jefferson, Colin Powell. The list just goes on. A lot of these people got white in them. I think even Oprah. I'm not sure. But like I said, they don't have black in them. But the thing that I don't understand is like when I've had this come to me more than one time is when somebody sit back here and I made a comment saying, I just don't date black women. They sat back here and look at me like I sat back here and slap my mom or something, or murder my mom or something. They gave me that kind of look like, But it's just my personal choice, Until people actually understand, hey, it's the random hero's choice. The only thing they're gonna sit back here and do is just keep saying, hey, he's just wrong, it's just wrong, it's just wrong. It is not wrong to sit back here and find somebody that makes you happy. Maybe if black women don't make one person happy, make another one happy, But going back to that one guy who sat back here who asked me that question, he was sitting back here, he's like one of these people. He's a fairly intelligent man, but he want to sit back here and think that, hey, I shouldn't have sat back here and start talking to white women in the first place and stuff like this. I shouldn't have started dating women out my race. Actually, what is my race? I know I got white in me. I know I got black in me. Because I can tell by like my cheekbones sometimes, when I get hot, my ears change color and stuff like that, But if that's the case, right? If you want to sit back here and people want to sit back here and point at the finger like, it's wrong that they date out their race. I'm not dating out my race. My race is the human race. What am I supposed to do? Sit back here and date a pig or something? Be a sheep lover? Sit back here and do a little bestiality? God, even in the Bible, people will sit back here dating out their race. King Solomon was mixed. Moses married a black woman. Zipporah, I think that's the way you pronounce her name. She was a black woman, and he was a Jewish man. It just goes on and on and on. King David married Bathsheba, and she was not black, because you can sit back here and read the thing of the Song of Solomon, and it actually says, I am darker, not by the sun, something like that, some of that accord. But most people don't believe that. Most people won't sit back here and just say all this perpetual bullshit. But personally, this is my view. Why a black man will not sit back out here and will sit back here out here and date out their race, right? It's not because of that attitude. Like I said, every black man who got a mother, their mama give them attitude, right? It's because it's self-choice. You know, like I said, I can sit back here and just list the reasons. Like this one girl I used to date, or mess with down in this one area in North Carolina. You know, I could say because of the way she smelled and all this. But I'm not gonna disrespect a woman like that because I'm a gentleman. You know, but personally, it's because of the individual. It's because of the heart. You know, people date people because of the heart, not because of the skin color. Because if you're gonna date somebody because of the skin color, that's the most dumbest thing you can do. You know, because it's all bullshit. You know, for especially when you got so many black women sit back here and get mad at a black man and sit back here and say that nigga ain't none anyway. You know, well, okay. So what is that black man supposed to do if he can't find a sister who don't want to talk to him? Be by himself? Because a lot of black women this is the whole idea of a lot of black women. A lot of black women want a man who drives a big car, got a lot of money, and a body like 50. You know, instead of sitting back here dating a guy who sit back here and look like Carl from Family Matters. You know, most of these women want that kind of persona, and also most of these black women want the thug kind. You know, one to sit back here, throw them up against the wall, and beat the crap out of them. But you got some out there. Don't get me wrong now. You got some out there who are looking for a good man. You got some out there who got their head on their shoulders. But when a black man sit back here and try to talk to him, that's when she sat back here and flip the switch and turn to a bitch. I'm gonna say it. I don't call women bitches, but most black women flip that switch and go bitch. But it's not just black women now. That's the thing of all women. Every woman, every race I've ever come in contact with, right? I have found women who could sit back here and flip a switch and turn bitch. When I was working at this car wash in North Carolina, there was this white woman who had a worse attitude than a black woman. You know, there was, like I said, and it's, by the way, if you go into some of these Asian stores, so the way some of these women be talking to some of these men, you be knowing that these women be running a relationship. You know, but it's not a whole thing. But the thing is, people just want to make a big deal about race because it's nothing. You know. What else I was thinking? Oh shit. But like I said, I don't have nothing against my sisters. I don't have nothing against white women. I don't have nothing against Spanish women. I don't have nothing against no kind of woman. The thing is, what I don't understand is why women want to sit back here and say that. You know, hell, if you can't find you a black man, I'm talking y'all black women, go find you a white man. Go find you a Mexican man. You know, I'm telling y'all, if you can't find somebody within your race who make you happy, date out. Don't sit back here and stick to the same thing. You know, I'm just gonna date me a black man because my mama was black, my daddy was black, my grandparents were black, and stuff like this. Find you somebody that's gonna make you freaking happy. That's all. That's all what it is. Black men, that's why black men did out their race, because they finding people who make them happy. They're not sticking to the same thing. But this is one thing you have going on these days. You have a lot of white women trying to act black. And it's okay if you're trying to act black, but it's a difference when you was raised that way. Because as a black individual, we're gonna always have it hard. That's just all what it is. Because if we go into a store, a black man and a white man go into the store, they'll go into like a convenience store, they'll watch a black man harder than they'll watch a white man. You know? But it don't have nothing to do with me sitting back here talking about dating out my race, and I don't know why I just put that in there. But it's just based on the individual, you know. So if you want to sit back here and date out your race, go for it, you know. For black women, get over it. Get over it, or you go over there and find somebody that's gonna make you happy. Because evidently you ain't got no damn life if you're gonna sit back here and look at somebody else's damn life and say, I can't see why this person dating this person. Look at him. He think he the shit. Yeah, he probably is. But this is your local random hero speaking, and I'm wrapping this one up for today. And I will talk to y'all folks later on. Bye-bye.